React 18 introduced game-changing features like server components, streaming, and suspense for data. But most developers only scratch the surface. In this video, we'll dive into 10 tough, advanced concepts that senior developers are now being asked in interviews. Master these and you won't just pass interviews, you'll lead them. React 18 supports async boundaries not just for data, but for assets too. By using link rel equals preload with suspense, rendering can be delayed until fonts and CSS are fully loaded. This is extremely useful in server-side rendering and streaming scenarios. The result, you avoid flash of unstyled content, giving users a smoother visual experience. Server actions allow you to invoke server-side logic directly from the client. No need for API root boilerplate. It simplifies mutations and keeps your codebase clean. You submit a form, call a server action, and revalidate the page, all in one elegant flow. React server components come with a few limitations. They have no access to useEffect or browse-only APIs. They're non-interactive and must be wrapped by client components when needed. Also, the ecosystem and tooling are still evolving, so be mindful during implementation. useOptimistic enables instant UI updates, even before the server confirms the action. It allows users to see a new state right away, creating smoother async interactions. And when paired with server actions, it becomes a powerful tool for feedback-rich UIs. Streaming in React 18 allows you to render the page shell instantly, then stream form sections and error states progressively. This improves perceived performance, especially in multi-step forms like e-commerce checkouts. It keeps the user engaged while the backend works in the background. Caching in React server components happens across multiple layers. You can configure fetch with cache, force cache, or no store. Add HTTP-level caching at the CDN, and database-level caching with Redis or Prisma. Together, these layers make your app fast and resilient. Hydration in React 18 is smarter. You can use selective hydration, activating only the parts of the UI that need interactivity. Combine this with lazy loading and streaming, and you get performance that feels native. Edge deployment offers speed, but has limited compute power. Use React server components and server actions at the edge for fast initial renders. But for heavy database queries or authentication, offload the work to serverless functions. Balance is key to success. Concurrent mode lets you control rendering priority. Use start transition to defer non-urgent updates, like list filtering or search. Pair it with suspense for a flicker-free experience. Keep critical UI snappy and let background tasks update smoothly. Deciding between server and client components starts with a question. Does it need interactivity? If not, use a server component for better performance. If yes, use a client component and remember to add the useClient directive. Keep the logic cleanly separated to reduce re-renders and improve load times. React 18 has shifted the landscape of front-end architecture. From edge streaming to server actions, these aren't just features. They're mindset shifts. And the developers who understand them will shape the next era of React. Subscribe for more advanced questions, and let me know in the comments which one you'd like me to cover in depth next.